Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's Expanse Day, no chit chat, season 1, episode 9, Critical Mass, the penultimate episode. I can't wait, so I'm not going to. If you would like, subscribe, ring the bell. Other than that, my friends, that was then, this is now. Now it's time to watch this episode because it's Expanse Day. I'm not fucking around. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction, and away we go. Hey everybody, real quick, just wanted to pop in and let you know that if this video gets 400 likes in its first 48 hours, episode 10 will drop next Tuesday and episode 1 of season 2 will drop next Thursday. My friends, I love you all. Enjoy the Expanse.
All this shitstorm that we're in, it's all got to do with her.
Okay, flashback.
Phoebe research station, and it was headed for Eros, okay?
My first 5 episode case study isn't doing too poorly so far. I'm sure I'll be shot down here in a little bit, but my bracket's still holding. Okay, is this where they find the Anubis? Are we still in a flashback, or is this real time? Oh, shit.
I know how to fly.
Easy. I'm not trying to pet you the wrong way. I'm trying to help.
This is like the first we've seen Julie interact with anybody.
You may not share our brittle bones, but you're definitely one of us, Beltalada.
Beltalada, wow.
The,
Raised her back.
what ship? What the pilot? Prepare to intercept.
This is crazy. I'm going to be quiet for a bit because I want to see what the hell's going on here. And this is her dad's weapon, or whatever.
Wash hand on the tap, Bradmans. They are scientists, not soldiers.
They work for my father, they'll fight.
Ooh. So this isn't just her dad's thing, it's also his people. I think this is where my bracket gets busted.
It's the Anubis.
That's a gunship.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely fucked now. God, look how fast this thing is.
Breaching pod amidship.
Seal all compartments, all hands, we are being boarded.
Oh my gosh. That was quick. Wow. Who was that? Is that the guy she was talking to?
Stinking belters. Always trying to take what isn't yours.
Okay, so they're not belters.
Hands off that one. She's a complication. Put her in here till I figure out what to do with her.
Should have figured that out. Julie's dad was involved, that's why she's alive. Fuck! They had to keep her alive.
Canterbury should be picking it up soon.
Let's hope they take the bait. The sooner we get Earth and Mars at each other's throats, the sooner we get their eyes off Eros.
What's going on at Eros? Eros is the center now?
Well, I'm hot. Check climate control and make it cooler.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see, the Anubis is probably already suffering from whatever that shit was. Julie's dad's concoction. Still such a great shot. What is that? Communicator?
This is Lionel Polanski. I repeat, Lionel Polanski. Pickup has gone bad. The crew is dead.
Fred got that.
Somebody help. Somebody help, please.
Power's gone. Oh, we get actual subtitles here. They didn't give it to us before. This is shot for shot what we had at the beginning. Oh, that's them firing at the Canterbury. So what happens to the Anubis's crew? Well, let's fucking find out. How much we don't know the passage of time. Such a clever device by the writers. You know, Julie doesn't know her passage of time, and neither do we. They're giving us points though to extrapolate, but come on, Julie, show me what you got, because I want to see how you ended up infected, which I'm pretty sure happens here in the next couple seconds. Oh shit, she's got it on her. Well, that is probably a problem. It's inside the power conduits. Power, it feeds off power. It's infected the whole ship. Now it's got Julie. Okay. More. I want more. Okay, we have a ship coming in. Dawes.
I'm aboard the Anubis. Alone. There's something in the reactor. It looks like it consumed everyone else. If it's a bioweapon, I've never seen anything like it.
A live bioweapon. It's an entity. They're letting us know that.
Set up an OPA locator beacon and park it where no one else can find it. But I just have to leave.
This is probably a terrible idea, Julie, since you're infected.
Aero Station is within range of the Anubis shuttle.
Oh, okay, it's within range. Okay.
I'll be there, waiting for you.
That was a message to Anderson Dawes, and that sounded we're in the intro. That sounded very, not intimate, but very comfortable. You know, I'll be waiting for you. Very confidential, I should say. Ooh, that was a lot of like outskirt information there. We got our first edges to the puzzle, I think. Not many, maybe 2 or 3. Wes, ugh, you beautiful son of a bitch, you. This is a flashback too. Motherfucker, are they gonna give us, oh, here we go. Razorback outfit. We've seen the scene. It's Octavia. Have you learned anything?
So listen, that ship you're looking for, Anubis, whatever, it never showed up here. But the funny thing is, a short-range shuttle from that
Yeah,
ship
short
did.
range. I knew they said that. God, this show. Yeah, she's infected. This sucks, man. Oh, this really sucks, man. I was like looking forward to learning about Julie's character.
I had to get off the streets.
Okay, so she's rolling people. She goes to the Blue Falcon. We know that.
I left a trail of breadcrumbs.
Wonder how their filters are.
A way for you to find me.
Okay, so was Dawes using Miller to find her? Because he couldn't. I almost think he is. Oh, jeez.
You have every right to be angry.
He's hearing her. Or she's hearing him. Yeah, it's drinking the power. Jesus, I don't think I could get any more tense. Holy shit. You know, God bless it, man. We spent this whole time. Oh, how terrible. Yep, she's got them all over. It's great work right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this fucking sucks, man. Oh my God, she's so fucked up. I'm so pissed.
Please, Mummy. Don't let him stop and raise your back.
Oh my God. Oh, fuck, man. Miller. Does she see him? She never met him. How is she seeing him? Oh my God, it's coming out of her fucking mouth. I mean, it's everywhere. Oh, God bless.
Julie?
Oh my God, that just happened before he got there. Oh my God, she literally died seconds before he got there.
Nobody touch anything.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
I'm with you, Naomi. Oh my God, look at her. I thought she was going to be a part of the crew. I thought,
Calvary's on its way. If he wants to stay, let him.
And if you stay here, you'll never find out who did this to her.
God, Holden is really growing on me. I didn't like him at first, full disclosure. Not didn't like him, I just, he's really growing on me. I play a rogue when I play D&D, so if he's a paladin, you understand my initial reluctance to like him.
Drop him.
Not happening.
Not happening. Miller, Miller, Miller. Miller, Miller, Miller.
We're just gonna walk out of here real easy. We didn't see each other.
Look, you stay right where you are.
Put your gun down. Holy shit. Oh my God, I am so fucking tense.
Room 22. Don't touch anything in there.
Christ almighty, burn this place to the ground. I am legitimately disappointed. I am really disappointed. I wanted Miller to meet her. I wanted her to be a part of the crew. I had it all in my head. Fuck this. It's very disappointing. Extremely disappointing.
He's having a tough time dealing with what we saw. The girl meant something to him. It was a shock finding her like that.
Never met her. Fell in love with her via profiling.
What the hell are you doing here? This is my crime scene.
CPM works for me. I'm looking for this girl.
Oh my God, they're wearing the same outfits that they had on the Anubis. Give me a name for this fourth group.
The Anubis.
What happened to her? What happened to her? Settle down. Not like this. Hey, easy there.
Amos, for God's sake, do something!
What we should be doing is leaving. The cops
Yeah.
are gonna be all over us.
Get the fuck to the Rossi.
I'm gonna prep this shit for dust off. You guys meet us there.
They're gonna know exactly. You gotta hurry. This whole place, if they already have the.
We both have part of the story. I want the truth as bad as you do.
I'm with you, Holden. Oh, I'm starting to drink your Kool-Aid, buddy. I'm starting to drink your Kool-Aid. Oh, me liking a paladin. Woo! What's the world coming to? Speaking of a not paladin, Christian. Oh, Craig. Well, at least Craig's still alive.
I heard he was doing consulting work for the shipyards, which I took as a good sign.
That make you feel better about betraying him?
That's right.
I found out he was paying for those trips himself. He was ashamed of sitting around the house, so I played along. Frank always said it is damn near impossible to stay properly mad at that brat.
That's you.
I'm not Frank.
Ah, great line. You have every right, Craig.
I need to say goodbye.
You need to say you're sorry. Destroyed this man's life. Destroyed both of their lives. Somebody killed Frank to keep him quiet. Who would kill Franklin? What does Franklin know? Because there's no way that this was just a random horse shit. Not in this show. Not in this show. Beautiful sets they find. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Or locations, not sets. I mean, this is a... What are you really here for, Christian? I mean, let's drop the shit. She's a fascinating character, but Lord almighty, devious as shit. Pencils.
But if it's wet, don't touch it. Unless you want incredible things to happen.
Oh, Julie, it's so sad.
Tell the crew to prepare the injections.
The injections?
Give us a moment.
Who is this fucking guy? Oh, God.
But it looks as though Julie was the lone survivor. Somehow, she managed to pilot the shuttle to Eris.
This guy's Dresden.
The irradiation units are in place. We can still do what needs to be done. We may not get another chance.
Okay, wait. What is this?
We can only learn by letting it learn.
It?
I'll be waiting.
Wow, it actually affected you.
We got lucky. Proceed as planned.
We got lucky. Wow.
What was Julie doing on the Anubis?
She was OPA. She found some new bioweapon they were putting together on Phoebe.
Putting it all together.
The hell was that?
Attention. Aero Station has experienced a radiation hazard breach. For your own safety,
You guys feel
please
that?
proceed
We sure
immediately
did.
to the nearest hard shelter in an orderly
Son of a
fashion.
bitch. Ship just blew up in the docks.
The Rosie?
No, it wasn't in that bay.
Oh, thank God.
Bad news is, ships are all locked down tight.
Oh, they did that on purpose then. Okay, I'm spinning here. What's the best way to get this? Oh, we know this one's got something. What a cool bit of tech. God, this show's so fucking good. You got sequences, 4-digit sequences, UNN, advanced fusion gunship prototype. Get the
That match these serial numbers? What ships were they installed in?
Franklin, what the fuck were you up to?
Where are they right now?
So he provided the drives for the Anubis and the rest of those. That's that we're led to believe there? Is Franklin dead?
This was planned. They have assignments.
Yeah, they're also professionals. Well, sort of.
The ship was gonna blow up on the docks.
They blew it up.
They blew it up themselves.
There's Dresden. Miller.
Let him go!
Who's onto something? It's all connected. The girl.
It's not your problem.
It is now. He's a paladin. I'm so glad you all told me that.
But now I'm making it my problem.
Yep. You guys told me he's a paladin, and now I understand completely.
If I'm not back in 3 hours, leave.
Attention. Aero station has
I am so fucking tense. They have split up into 3 fucking groups now. Naomi's by herself.
Iodine supplement. Protects from radiation. Mandatory.
Yeah, that is bullshit. I am still so fucking pissed about Julie. I've been pissed since I've watched the last episode.
No. Not wanna be around me right now, okay? This is gonna get ugly.
I'm getting used to ugly.
You might actually like this partner, Miller.
There's one of the guys who did what they did to Julie. You need to go back to your friends. God damn it.
If he killed Julie, he killed my ship too. I need you alive.
Ooh, let's see. I haven't seen Holden.
Help me up. My neck. Come on. Here's your problem, asshole. It just made me feel better.
Did he literally just shoot that guy in the throat? Tycho, Fred Johnson.
My name is Frederick Lucius Johnson. I come before you today not as a member of the Outer Planets Alliance. At this moment, the UNN Nathan Hale
is bearing down on him
because the UN believes I was involved in the attacks on the Donninger. That is not true. This data cube was recovered from the wreckage of the Donninger. I'm broadcasting the raw data with this message. Anyone can examine and authenticate it. They were advanced stealth fighters. They didn't come from the belt.
Okay, so who's involved?
Yeah, I accept that.
This doesn't seem like the reaction of people that are surprised by this. My money's on the assistant or the deputy director.
This evidence proves beyond a doubt that the ships that destroyed the Donninger were built at the Bush Naval Shipyards. They were built by Earth.
It's a series Grisha tat.
Used to run with them back there, so what?
So that makes you a gangster, you see? But you're wearing a cop uniform. Why is that?
I went straight.
Here's the
Count to
whip.
One.
I'm gonna count to 1.
PM offered a bunch of Grigas jobs here a few months back. Sweet salary, fat bonus, no questions asked. They had us hooking up cameras and science gear all over the station.
Why are you herding everybody into those shelters?
Because that's what they asked me to do today.
Are they gonna contaminate everybody?
If these assholes want people in those shelters, we should let them out.
Hey, you're welcome to try.
You said you were a cop. You a cop like him?
Ooh.
He's got a point.
Jesus, Miller. Get this poor officer some help.
Oh my. Miller has gone full brutality.
All the transit pod lines are shut down.
Why would they do that?
At least Naomi got with them. Jesus.
Anyway.
First things first, the Rossi. There's got to be other ways to get to the docks, and we need to find one.
Can you get suits? Can you go outside?
Holden, we're on the move.
Oh no.
Comms just went dark.
Amos knows what that means. Oh, Jesus.
This is an official CPN law.
You put them in there to either protect them from contamination or to contaminate them.
It's shut down. The shelters are
Please,
full.
I just
You're
want to
too
get to the
late.
shelter.
Go home. Stay where you are.
They're going to start killing people in the streets.
You stand down. I got rank here.
Not today, you don't.
Sir, we're trying to...
Nice, man.
Hey, some of your guys are taking fire down that connector shaft. You want to check it out? We'll take care of him.
That was a convenient turn of events. They injected them.
Jesus.
All that iodine horse shit. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there.
Get out.
Yeah, go.
What the hell was that?
I am so nervous.
We just got hit with a mega dose of hard radiation.
How bad?
We're dead.
Oh, no. No fucking way. No fucking way. Get the fuck. Every single motherfucking time. Boy, you all weren't shitting about that. You all were not kidding about that. Oh, shit. All right, everybody. We just got done watching The Expanse Season 1, Episode 9, Critical Mass. And I guess we're going to try and talk about it. All right, my friends. We just got done watching The Expanse Season 1, Episode 9, Critical Mass. This show. Okay, so I said at the top of the episode, and I'm going to try to keep this succinct because I'm watching the finale right after this. I blocked out enough time to do it, and I have to. So to recap what we've seen, we were given a lot of fleshing out of the backstory of the areas that we didn't see earlier with Juliet and being taken aboard the Anubis. But it pretty much played out the way we thought it was. The new information that we received, though, and the very incredibly important bit of information we received was that this bioweapon, whatever the hell it is, the blue that we were calling it, is none other than Julie's dad's either intellectual property or he created it. It's his, they said. So now the ships like the Anubis were built on Earth. Christian found out that Franklin, at the very least, knew about this stuff. So I'm immediately questioning whether or not Franklin's truly dead. Unless he was killed to keep it quiet, maybe that's what it was, his involvement, extended far beyond what we thought as just ambassador to Mars. Okay, so all the action is on Aero Station, so it looks like what they're doing is they either infected the people as they came into the radiation shelters, or I don't understand why you would irradiate the bodies other than they're trying to either, like, soup up the transformation, because remember, it feeds on energy. I can only assume that radiation would really make that blue shit go crazy. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of energy or power source would really work with that. So that's shaky. Or they were getting everybody in there to destroy them, get them in there, inject them, and then just to make sure that there's no contamination. But that doesn't seem to be the case. They had a plan in place, so they technically wouldn't have known about, like, they just discovered Julie was dead. They just made that, call to Juliet's dad, she's dead. And he said, well, luckily, we can still keep going. So this plan was in place before the revelation of Julie's death. So we have to assume that this is some type of field test for them. Maybe some type of field test to see how this fucker works out in the wild. Like, use Eros as a launch ground, or a ground zero, test for this thing to see how quickly it spreads. Does the power radiation that's coming from, I'm spinning out here because I'm trying to figure out what their plan is, but we don't have all the parts. Let me back up and just say this. I'm not going to try to go too much further into this because I don't want to get off in the weeds, because I'm going to watch the next episode right away. I don't want to have a wrong track I don't want to start down the wrong path and then, get myself messed up. So let's just stick with the things that we know here that we've learned. I am so fucking furious. I'm legitimately mad that Juliet is dead because she, to me, and again, this is, I shouldn't be because these are expectations that I'm, kind of taking from other shows and other pieces of medium, other stories, and saying, oh, they're going to find Juliet, and, her and Miller will have like bits of this piece puzzle and they'll be able to put it together and she'll join the crew of the Rocinante and then we'll have her on there. And, my mind played through all this horse shit. Find her dead. And, honestly, what I said last episode, I'm like, oh, man, so everything ends with Juliet, they lose all their leads. They lose all their, technically that's not the case now that we learned what was going on. And we kind of had the introduction of Dresden and things like that. So it's not that Juliet's certainly, she's a knot in the thread, but she's not, the end of it. It sucks because I mean, I started building up things, especially when they said, Dawes is like, oh, you love her, to about Juliet. And I'm like, oh shit, yeah, he profiled her and fucking fell in love. Awesome. And then of course you start thinking about when they meet and blah, blah. Well, this was a hell of a meeting, but business is certainly picking up. So now, obviously my head is spinning. They have a plan and it is proceeding rapidly. And whether or not Arrow Station, here's what I'm going with right now. As I said, I wasn't going to do this, but I want you all to hear my broad kind of how I'm approaching the finale. I am looking at it like this, that if Arrow Station is a test ground, then it's a test ground to see who they should use it against. Like if they send this to Mars, they send this to the belt, and they just wipe out the populations that they don't need. But again, I don't know how you subdue it after that. Is maybe this kind of like, can they use it and then destroy it? I don't know. And like, again, I'm going to get out into the weeds with all this horse shit, and I don't want to do that. The story is incredible. We have seen Miller snap. Miller has stated, at least he told Octavia, that he had only ever shot one person in the line of duty. That's a statement that he made that surprised the shit out of me. Because I mean, you think of Miller and you think, this guy's just so brass knuckles. It's just so, hard boiled that, he has had to just torn shit through the people at Ceres Station. But, he confides in her. The only person he's ever killed was that one kind of like in the line of duty type of stuff. And so now, as soon as he gets to Arrow Station, he has been maybe the most violent person we've seen on the show. I mean, he is just indiscriminately shooting, killing, he killed the one guy in the head, shot the one dude in the stomach. He doesn't care. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't care or won't think about it later, but boy, oh boy, this is a definite, something snapped for Miller. And I'm pretty sure it's, I mean, he was acting this way before Julie. So I think it was, I have to get to Julie. Nothing's getting in my way when he like tore through the bottom of the Blue Falcon. Now that he's got into her and seen that she's dead, now he's just pissed. Incredible. Holden. I owe my man a bit of an apology because I didn't realize at the top of the, I was very suspicious of Holden. Why would he, re-engage the Canterbury to go to the Scopuli, when they had already kind of waved off of it and he, went behind their back. Now that you all told me, hey, this is a TT or was a TTRPG first, and someone applied, and I'm sure it's not, like note for note as far as like, Holden is a paladin. That's not it. He's like a paladin. And as soon as you all told me that, I'm like, oh, because if you've ever played D&D and you have a paladin in the party and you're not the paladin, you can't stand that guy. That person is the worst because, whether she or he, if they're following like an actual paladin, like faithborn paladin, they have all of these tenets that they have to follow and all these commandments that they can't, and if they see injustice, they've got to do something about it. And like I mentioned in the reaction, I play a rogue all the time. Most of the time. And so I'm the other end of the spectrum. I'm the whatever, floats anyone's boat. That's what we'll do. So, but now I appreciate his character so much more, knowing that he has a code, that's so much easier for me to understand other than a nebulous reasoning for why he's doing certain things. He's got a code. He has got maybe the most moral code in the belt right now, someone that would like life and limb to get through these things. Not a lot of Amos. Not a lot of Alex, not a lot of Naomi, other than, you know, we find out that everything's on lockdown. Obviously, a big plan just to keep everybody on the station, you know, work through everything like that. You know, but that ending shot where they got blasted by radiation, we're dead. That can't be. And I'm telling you, if Miller and Holden are dead, I just simply can't believe it. My brain will not allow these two main characters to be dead. So I'm not accepting it. I know that something else happened, you know, that they're both going to be here. There's no way they're killing arguably the two leading protagonists of the show. With that being said, this show has done shit that I've never seen before in my life. It has explained things in such an amazingly constructed way that I have never experienced in my life. So if any show ever was going to kill its two protagonists, it's going to be The Expanse. And that's why I am scared as hell, because obviously I love Miller. And, you know, Holden is growing on me to the point where I would be devastated if his character died too, because I think he brings so much to the show now that I know what's going on. Friends, this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. This show is I'm telling people that have already seen this, so understand when I repeat myself that I am spun. I'm in the churn here. And this show, it's incredibly well done. It is I don't think I have ever experienced a show that if you were grading it on different aspects of the show's production, from production down to acting, to locales, to story, to, you know, direction, I don't think I have ever experienced a show that gets S tier across the board. There's usually something lacking. There's usually something that doesn't work right, or, you know, it's not a high budget show, or there's some glaring not glaring, but there's a weakness. Some shows have weaknesses. If The Expanse has one, I have not motherfucking found it, because this show is ridiculously good. It has no right being as good as it is. It really doesn't. It really, the idea that not everybody on the planet who is a science fiction fan, I look at it like this. You all know that I'm trying to become a better science fiction fan. That's the entire reason for this channel. Watching Star Trek, the original series, watching all the sci-fi that I can get to really be the fan that I wanted to be. With that being said, I was never a terrible science fiction fan. I have watched quite a bit of science fiction. The fact that I haven't even heard of The Expanse, other than I've heard people saying, oh, The Expanse, this, you know, you should see The Expanse. So that I shouldn't say I haven't heard of it. I've heard of it, you know, with the propaganda. But the idea that this property isn't on the level of Star Trek, Star Wars, I mean, I guess you could put Firefly in there just for like cult status. It isn't like top tier. Like it's not, you know, I don't get it. I do not understand how not every science fiction fan, myself included, a mediocre one, whenever asked, just points to The Expanse and says, greatest science fiction show of all time. Greatest. Because it checks every box. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe that's the glaring weakness of The Expanse. It didn't have the best PR department. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But everything about this show is amazing. And friends, I'm off to the finale. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. You'll be alerted next time we go live with The Expanse or any of our sci-fi offerings. And of course, if you'd like The Expanse early, please join us over on Patreon. And of course, if you'd like the case files and you're not a fan of Patreon, join us here at the YouTube memberships and you'll be able to see my case study files that usually appear every 5 episodes or so, where I kind of tell you where I think I am in the case, which is laughable. And I put it up there to make sure I could go back and be embarrassed along with everybody else. And maybe if I hit something, be proud of myself. We'll see. But with that being said, friends, that's then, this is now. And what's now? Now it's time for me to go hit the finale, which you'll see as soon as I post it up on Patreon. My friends, until next time, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.